welcome to the channel. I'm joined by Senpal. We will be discussing his song "Switchblade." So the first,
Hello.
so one of the obvious questions is first off is what is the meaning of the song?
So Switchblade is a story that is basically it starts basically at the end of Life Manipulation, an album I put out onto SoundCloud. And so between the Life Manipulation album from the single song that's from Yellow and Gray Feelings, Friendships. So this story between there kind of changed my life. And you're probably asking, how did this change my life? Well, life manipulation, and this is off the topic of overlook a little bit, but it's the same thing as life manipulation a little bit. It's where my old life, I was manipulated by old friends of mine. They tried to convince me I was such a fool. And so when they try to convince me I was a fool, they obviously just laughed at me, and I didn't like it. So I'm like, you know what? Screw them. I don't even need them. So when I started dropping the single Friendships, a few days I get a comment from a guy named Fugal Rhyme. Now this guy has been helping me, and he's kind of a great reason why I'm starting to lean more into music than my gaming persona.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I can tell you off of the song Switchblade.
Okay. So I guess speaking of the shout out in Switchblade, there is a verse that says "Fugal Rhyme," which you just talked about. So I guess you want to talk more about him, about like how that story
What's
kind of
that?
began.
So, like I said, me and Fugo Rhyme. The reason why I said it kind of changed my life was because him and I, we started doing music together. And matter of fact, Fugo Rhyme is my first ever collaborator to doing music.
Oh yeah.
And him and I, we've been really working together from 2022, the end of 2022, from 2023. We kept dropping tracks, and it was just such a whole vibe.
Yeah.
And another reason why it's part of the Overlooked album, the Switchblade track is on Overlooked, is because I made a new friend, and I'm like, it's way better than my past friends
Yeah.
because they messed around with me and tried to convince me I was some fool.
Yep.
But anyways, when I met this guy as a friend, we started making songs together, and we had the whole vibe. We had the whole vibe of doing music together. So yeah, it was just really great. So the reason why I I put him as a shout out onto the track was because he made a song of me, and his song is track called "Fallen" by him, and he says, "Yo, homie hits me up on Snapchat. He says, Yo, Fugo, when you gonna drop your next track?" And I'm like, is that a reference to me? So I go and message him on Snapchat, and he said, yeah, that was definitely the reference that I mentioned to. And I was like, wow, that's so cool to get the meaning of
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, you know what? I have to respond to this, and I have to make it into a track. So I'm like, you know what? Take that. I'm going to take what he said about me. I'm going to make it into a song, Switchblade. And yeah, and I added the verse where I shouted at him even back because it's like a coincidence. I said, when is he gonna drop his next track? Because I say it in the verse. Hold on, this might take a little bit.
Yeah.
When is he gonna drop his next track? Yo, when is Fugo gonna drop his next track? So in that verse, you can see it's a coincidence, and because he obviously said, oh, homie hits me up on Snapchat. He says, "Yo, Fugo, when you're gonna drop your next track?" And it's like the same thing as like what I said on the tracks. That's why I have him as a shout out. And Fugo, him and I, we haven't been making any music recently together, but I still stop in and still talk to him. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. So so with I guess with part of question one here was the song that you could label as a diss track. I guess was that towards the people who are calling you like a fool and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's kind of yeah, it's kind of like a diss track to the old friends, but not directly towards Fugo. Fugo, he's got to be one of the coolest people. He's like doing really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Even like he has lots of relationship problems, but I'm not gonna like
Yeah, talk about all
not
that.
gonna go. I'm not gonna go after him. I'm not dissing him.
Nah.
He has his own life, and
Yeah.
I just whatever he has and he wants to express it, let him make music. Give
Yes.
him that opportunity. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about that. I get it. It's kind of hard to have like such a toxic relationship because it's not really great.
But
And
yeah.
no hate towards Fugle. I think he's an amazing
Okay.
artist, to be honest with you. So no diss tracks.
No diss tracks. Yes. So
No.
so and one of the lyrics you mentioned like Beyblades. Now
Yeah.
I'm back in the day kind of thing like that. Now, are you just saying that to rhyme, or did you actually used to play with them?
Well, I know I said it on the verse. Spin it up, just like a blade, spin it up. I say that on the verse, and yeah, I used to have a whole collection of Beyblades, but there wasn't really a lot of Beyblades.
Yeah, it's just enough.
I had like quite a few of them, and I remembered I had a whole bunch of them, and then I kept on losing a lot of parts, and it's like, oh darn it, I don't have enough parts to get the Beyblade out there, so I stopped doing it. I lost interest to it because I started playing on my Nintendo DS, and yeah, I guess I lost interest with doing Beyblades, but I did used to
Yeah.
play a lot with my Beyblades. It was really cool.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
Beyblades.
I played with toys as a kid mostly more than video games.
Yeah,
It took me until like middle of middle school to kind of start moving from toys to playing games, and like at least more
yeah,
than toys. Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I guess
That's the same
talking
stuff.
about school. I think maybe you record this when you're still in school. In one of the verses, it says that you left the old gang because it brings you pain. Now, does that kind of mean you just kind of left your friend group and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I left my friend group because they just chose to make problems, make up fake stories. Obviously, I'm not with these lies they keep on saying, but they keep accusing me of this stuff, and I even got in contact with one of them if he actually knows how to use his brain, really. But he doesn't know how to because he rather overreacts. So I have this one friend. He's corrupted in his mind, and it's just disappointing because it just made me realize because he even told me he started doing weed and stuff.
Yeah,
And when he was starting to do weed and stuff, he's his whole character
it changed.
became it really yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. He he corrupted. He's really corrupted.
yeah.
He used to have been I really admired this guy.
Hmm.
I really admired this guy. I apologized to this guy for my past behavior. He chose, nope, I don't care about your apology. I'd rather laugh at your dad's death, though. Haha, you lost somebody? Wow. I'm like, why you gotta laugh at my dad's death? Why? I don't want a friend that is like that.
That's not a friend, yeah.
That is like the rudest thing that someone can do, like laugh at my dad's death. Who do you agree, so that I'm gonna ask you this as a question. Do you agree that's a friend laughing at somebody's death?
Well, no, he does not.
Exactly. And these people are just rude people, honestly, and I don't care. And I'm kind of glad they actually blocked me because I don't even need them. I survived 3 years without them, honestly. So I don't need them. It's more than one person because it's all tied to this weed head that is corrupt and don't know how to be that nice person. He probably would watch this interview and say, oh, damn, he made this video. I'm going to go make a new video.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to do that. I don't care if
Enemies,
he's
you
going to
know.
do another video. I'm just speaking facts on what it is
Yeah.
because he's also a YouTuber and he knows who he is. So I know what being mean is, but when you laugh at somebody's dad stuff, that is just way too far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. No, I definitely do understand that. Yeah. It's like sickly in a way. It's like you can't really call it dark humor because it's just that's just not really funny. I guess it's a personal
Yeah.
attack in a sense. You know, if you're just talking about something else in general, maybe make arguments. Some like, but if it's a personal person that you already know, you know them and stuff like that, that's just that's like an attack in a way. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. And I tried a lot of nice things and I helped him with his career, and it's really disappointing.
yeah.
It's really disappointing.
Well,
So,
I guess if you want to kind of switch to another topic here. So with the Overlooked album here, so there were a list like every song wasn't released as an album. It was made into an album. So I guess why did you choose to go that route?
so reason why I didn't drop them and all together was because I just didn't think it'd be necessary because it'd be like it would mess up my algorithm and stuff, and I just didn't think I want to have it all in one. Because I don't know if it's like something that would be rushed. It would be basically a lot of messing up when you put your songs out there. They'll be like automatically tired of you and they don't want to hear really much with you. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just take this feeling and I'll hold on to it. I'll be mysterious with this stuff. I'd rather be mysterious about this stuff so that people can look forward to something really amazing.
Yeah.
And so dropping track by track, keeping them waiting, I think it's kind of fun and exciting to look forward to,
Yeah.
honestly.
You wake up every day, think like is today the day? You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you get excited.
I'm gonna do that with every track. If I'm gonna drop an album, I'm gonna keep doing that style because it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's just mysterious.
Yeah. It's I guess I guess kind of speaking on that. So one of our other artists, Connor, he did a review on your album. He also does reviews. Um, he said that he used to not like it beforehand, and then kind of maybe kind of he kind of came around to it. Is what he was saying. He came around to it. Do you think it has some kind of like lingering effects? You know, for example, you might hear a verse that a month ago, and all of a sudden you like it clicks. Is that something that you think happened to him?
Well, I was like looking at his video because the reason why I'm having Connor be mentioned a lot in each track is because I commented on his review. He was doing the review of an Overlooked album, and I watched it all. And this will be a future thing because um, there's a lot of stuff to talk about with him. But the lingering effect, I don't know how he does it honestly, but I just think he's. I think it's pretty cool that he's someone that is really caring, and I'm really happy that I have Connor as a friend
Yeah,
because most people they don't really seem to care, and I really love that about Connor. And yeah, I just think having somebody looking back at it, I mean, yeah, sure, it's gonna age great, might age bad. I don't, but it does take a little bit time to quite get the answer to it.
sure.
So, um, I also just seen his video where he's like ranking ear viewers, and I do want to say thank you, Connor, for putting me number 2 on the list.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
you
that
should be at the
because
bottom.
I really love a person that really care, and that's definitely a friend.
Yeah.
So,
That was all the questions I really had for you. Do you have any other remarks about the song or anything maybe upcoming? It's a surprise, right?
well, I
It's a
was.
mystery, right?
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, it's a surprise, right? Like a mystery, like you're just saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
who
yeah,
knows?
maybe, maybe, maybe. I was gonna drop a track today. What is today's date? I
Sixth.
Is it the 6th?
Yes,
Okay,
as
well,
of
I
recording,
don't
this is the
pay
sixth.
attention. Yeah, I don't pay attention to really much of the days these days, but
I have to
oh
work
my
every day.
goodness, I just realized that it's going to be 4 years since my dad's passed away.
Yeah,
Also, yeah, like in 2 days, it'll be the exact day where he died. And so 4 years ago, it's when he left. I also do want to note too is that I'm also thankful that we got the stone. We've been having such a huge struggle to get the damn stone put on the ground. Can you believe that? So
how long?
it was just
How long has it?
it took like it took like 3 years, I think. 3 years, something like that. Just for a stupid stone. We paid it full and exact in 2023. So that might be 2 years. But we waited for a long time, and then we had a lawyer out to have her, and she was forced to get the stone on there, and we actually finally got it. I don't know why it took a stupid long time, but it was such a pain. My mom had to go onto the news thing, and she even talked about the story as well, about the stone being on there. Pretty cool that she got a chance to do that. So I can just say, hey, my mom's on TV now.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah,
I was on TV. I think a few times. That was when I was a kid. You know,
really. Why?
I was in commercials. Yeah, I was like,
You were in
yeah,
commercials?
I was an extra in commercials. Yeah, for
Gum commercials?
for what?
Gum commercials?
No. For music for this place called Music and More. I don't know if that's like open or anything. That was like 15 years ago, maybe more. Long time ago.
Wow.
Long time ago. But
Well, that's
yeah, I was trying to rent a trumpet or something like that, and I forgot what the thing was. All I knew, I just had to like look mad, and I looked pissed. I was looking at the clerk like this, like just like waiting, like I'm like, give me my trumpet, like yeah.
you're gonna have to send me a link to that.
I can't
You put
find
it
it.
in the
I cannot
Discord.
find that video. I don't know. I can't find that video. It's that thing's definitely buried somewhere. Like it's probably on like
Wow.
my parents' fifth email they made 20 years ago. It's probably just gone. It's probably gone. So yeah.
And that sucks, but hey, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
Oh yeah.
Also, do you have any other questions about the song?
Not
Switching
necessarily. No,
topics.
no. That was about all I had.
Hey, well, all I can say is check out Switchblade. I mean, it's already out. It's out on
Yep.
Soap's channel. Go and check it out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's up on on
just
this
check out
channel.
Soap Records. It's where majority of all of my songs are on there. from the Overlooked album, so go check it out.
Yes, there's a playlist for
So
it, and it's all should be in order at least of release of when he sent me the songs. It'll be in that order. The playlist should be pretty secure with all of our interviews and the songs alike.
yeah, yeah. So and then also please check me out on YouTube. I managed to get the Yellow and Gray Feelings out onto the channel. I couldn't get Life Manipulation. I, matter of fact, put out a post on the channel for Senpal. I apparently couldn't get it on there because it was due to copyright. So yeah, I couldn't upload all the track lists onto the YouTube. So unfortunately, Live Manipulation will only be an exclusive thing on to SoundCloud. So
Well, there'll be a link
please
for
go
that.
and yeah, if you are interested, even with the other albums and stuff, it's all on SoundCloud. You can also check it out on the YouTube because I got it all uploaded. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there will be links for all of his stuff in the description. Yep, all of his stuff.
yep,
Yep, all the exclusives. Yeah, that's the reason why I have SoundCloud is for other artists. Some of them are they're so unknown. That's all they're on, and some of my favorite songs are on SoundCloud. So
yep.
it's a very sleeper. It's a sleeper pick to find good music because some of it's actually real. Like it's real music. So yeah, but yeah,
So yeah,
that should be everything. So I guess I appreciate you stopping by and taking your time.
yeah. Thank you for having me. So.
I know worries. I'll see you guys later. Peace.